So what's going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 55 of our Portsmouth career mode on the PS4 FIFA 15, and we're going to be kicking off this game with an away game up against Bolton, and just look how nice their stadium is. They're playing in an absolutely delightful stadium, and I was really privileged to actually play in a stadium like this, as I don't actually know whether it's Bolton's original stadium or whether it's a like a default stadium, and a lot of clubs play there, but whatever it was, I really did like this stadium, as it looked very nice from the outside as well, as does the crowd, and I just like the pitch as well because it's nice and just looks different to what the normal pitches do. And we do actually get a really good lead in this game, as our new centre back Ayan does pick up a really good goal there, with a power header. And basically what I'd like to do is just say thank you, because you guys have been giving this series such great support. I haven't had this ever before on YouTube, and no one has ever supported me this much as you guys have been doing. So basically I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone that has watched the videos, liking the videos, commenting the videos, as I really do appreciate it. And basically thank you. And we then get another good chance in this game here, as we have a good shot, and well, Bogdan, a real bad mistake from him there, as it was a real decent shot, to be honest, from Benzia, our number 25, our striker, but unfortunately for them, Bogdan, I don't know what he was doing, he let the ball squeeze through his legs, and as you see from the replay here, it was a good ball back from Niang, but it was a reasonable shot. But Bogdan, I don't see why he's diving backwards. But the next chance of the game does actually fall to us once again in the 30th minute, so we're all over them. Benzia runs through, has a finesse shot, and finds the bottom corner of the net. This time Bogdan couldn't do anything to prevent that one from entering the net, but still, Bolton's defence was all over the place. You needed a player at the back to be giving out orders, and it just looked like Bolton didn't have that player, and they were just all over the place at the back, and we were finding spaces to run behind the defenders, and that's what we were doing. And within the first half, we ended up winning this game 3-0. But the next chance, they did actually come out fighting in the second half, as they do have a good chance there, but thankfully our goalkeeper does make a really good save there. But Ledson plays ball over the top to Dembele here in the 82nd minute. He goes through and finesses, tries to finesse the ball past Bogdan, but unfortunately for us this time Bogdan does actually come out on top and make the good save. But here Dembele was running down the wing, he plays the ball inside to Ledson, and Ledson has a real cool finish into the bottom corner of the net, and our number 8 and very youngster has scored another goal, which he hasn't been scoring that many to be recently, but he scored. Remember, he scored that real good hat trick. But he doesn't seem to score, but he always sets up a few good goals. And Niang does actually pick up man of the match race with an 8-point run there. And Niang, to be honest, Niang is doing really well for us so far this season. Since we brought him in the summer, he's done really well. He's only scored 1 goal for us, but he's still setting up a lot, and he's really causing trouble down the wing as well. And he's putting some good crosses in the box, and I'm just really looking forward to continue to use him, and hopefully his rating will start to grow, and maybe he'll be our first player that can reach an 80 rating, you never know. But the next game we do actually have is against QPR, and as you see from the league table, it was a very tight clash, but we do get the first chance in the game in the 45th minute, just after half time. Dembele goes through, he plays the ball through across the face of goal to Bartram, and Bartram has a real cool finish underneath the QPR goalkeeper, which I do not know actually who it is, because obviously it's not Hugo Sissa, it's not Robert Green, so I'm not sure who it is. But anyway, we scored a really good goal there, to be honest, from Bartram. I thought the goalkeeper should have done a little bit better there to actually get there in front of Bartram, but thankfully he didn't, and we do get the goal advantage in this game. But Benzia has a really good shot there. He does a lovely roulette past the defender, but unfortunately nothing really much comes out of it, and they do then manage to clear the ball out of harm's way. But they do get a real good goal there from Prato. It was a real good header, it was a lovely ball in the box, and unfortunately for us we couldn't defend it. I believe it was Hernandez at the back post, and he didn't leap up high enough, and because Hernandez isn't the tallest player in the world, and he couldn't leap up high enough, and it was actually Prato that got really good contact on the ball and put it past our Russian goalkeeper. But straight after that we do get another good chance. We tried to go forward, but unfortunately we get depossessed. It comes to Phillips. Phillips plays the ball, we lose the ball out. It comes to Austin. Charlie Austin was now through. Winter couldn't catch him up. He plays a lovely 1-2. Austin was through, he cuts inside, has a real good shot, and he finds the bottom corner of the net. So the worst possible scenario for us. We were 1-0 up. We concede what you can call as a sloppy goal, and then we go ahead and go 2-1 down, and Charlie Austin picks up the goal. But in the 72nd minute we do get good chances. Niang runs through, has a good shot, but he clearly got taken down there. His trailing foot was taken, and the referee had no choice but to point to the penalty spot, and Leroy Fer was the guilty man as he took down Niang there. Actually there he doesn't really get contact on the ball, he takes Niang's foot out, and it is Gorka up against the QPR goalkeeper. Our new signing, or the new scout of future star, is stepping up to take the penalty. He is our right back, he's 71 rated. Can he score up against Murphy. He does, and he goes the right way, and thankfully we found ourselves back on level terms, 2-2, and Gorka's running away to the fans there and celebrating as our fans were going wild in the corner of the stadium there. And hopefully we can try it now and gain the momentum and try and get that all crucial goal, which would pretty much secure us the 3 points. But it was been an up and turning game, this one. A good chance of both sides, but here in the 78th minute we get a good chance with Niang. Niang does very well to hold off the pressure. It was a real poor mistake from them there. We do get the ball, it comes to Barcham. Barcham tries to get there before the goalkeeper. He does, and it was a real good header there. Puts it past Murphy, and we find ourselves 3-2 up in this game, up against QPR at home, and well, we had done it. It looked like we had secured the 3 points. Barcham showed more determination than the goalkeeper there to get to that one. He climbs up higher and manages to get that goal there. And in the 90th minute, as they were pushing players up, we found space at the back. Niang was through one-on-one, and he scores the goal that puts us 4-2 up and gets another 2-goal cushion for us. And that is by far secured the 3 points. So many goals in this game. We ended up winning the game 4-0 previously against Bolton. We ended up winning this one 4-2, so there's just so many goals gone in them 2 games, and we just have to wait and see how many goals go in the next game up against Brighton. But Barcham does actually pick up man of the match with an 8 rating there, and that's always good to see, as he's getting quite old now, because I do believe he's now 30 years old, so we're going to have to maybe try and look at selling him in the January transfer window, just so we can try and get a little bit of money for him. Otherwise he's going to end up retiring at the club, and we don't really want to let him retire at the club, otherwise we're not going to be getting any money for him. But in this game, we did have to put out quite a weak squad. We had it up, especially our defenders. We had De Joog and Christensen at the back. But unfortunately for us, Hernandez does pick up an injury, and we do have to bring in a Zog early on in the game. So not a real good scenario for us there. But we just have to wait and see how we get on during the game. But Amio, he gets played through over the top in the 45th minute. Can he pick up his first goal in a Portsmouth shirt? Of course he can. It was a wonderful finish there from the 72 rated 24-year-old, recently arrived from Newcastle, as he scores a real good goal there just before the half-time interval, and he puts us 1-0 up against Brighton and Hove Albion just before the half-time break. And it looks like we could try and get another 3 points here, and we will get 9 points out of 9 if we could continue our winning run up against Brighton. And Hurtado here uses speed, runs past Dunn, he keeps on going, has a good shot, and well, the goalkeeper there, he must have been very embarrassed. It was an awful mistake from him. He let the ball dive under, he dived over the top of the ball. It was an awful mistake from the goalkeeper. Me being a goalkeeper, I really do not like them kind of shots because they're close to your body and you don't really have time to react, but still, you're still expected to save them. But we do get another good chance as McAvoy plays the ball into the box of Wilson. Wilson gets a good header, it comes off the crossbar, but who is there to knock it in? It is Ronaldo Hurtado, our pretty much the player that we got for free. And he is performing really, really well for us so far this season, and I'm really looking forward to continue to use him, and as I do believe he will bring me loads of more goals to come. And that was actually how the game finished, and we ended up winning the game 3-0, so loads and loads of goals in this episode. So if you did enjoy this episode, please make sure to hit the like button down below, as it is very much appreciated, and I really do hope to see you next time very, very soon for the next episode of the Portsmouth Career Mode on the PS4 FIFA 15. Thank you, bye bye.